or paired sample data. Each x comma y is an observation, or if you want, an ordered pair on one particular individual. Given a collection of paired sample data, this is an equation, algebraically describes the relationship between the two variables x and y. Okay.
Regression.
That's it. Awesome.
Can we go to number 9, please?
Number 9. Good. Graduate teaching assistant for introduction to statistics course collected data from one of her classes to investigate the relationship between using the x study. Okay, so x is the study time and y is the response variable. The more, it should be that the more I study, the better GPA. Right? This is our hope, right? For the 21 females in her class, the correlation was 0.42. Not too strong of a correlation. I was hoping for more. Okay. For the 8 males in their class, the data were as shown in the following table. Okay. Construct a scatter plot. Okay. Scatter plot. Where is my scatter plot? I see it. Okay. Yep. Study time. Y. Just compute. Okay. So it appears to be, for males, because that's what we have now, quite a strong linear relationship. So since we are here, I'm assuming it's going to ask us to determine the simple linear regression for x and y. I'm not sure what's I may have to go back and see if they want us to estimate or predict, basically. So this is y hat equals 0.0507947x plus 2.53907. Okay, good. So back. I'm tempted to select this one. This is kind of negative. All these are kind of negative. This is basically the only one that gives us a positive. Yeah. Yeah. Any thoughts on this?
I think it's B, based on what we saw in stack range.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, the scatter plot shows
a moderate positive.
I would say that. We did not determine the correlation coefficient, did we?
.87.
0.87, yeah. So R equals 0.8727. Good. So obviously.
So is that strong or is that moderate?
It's a very good question. I would say maybe what is above 80%, I would say strong.
Okay. So
yeah, it's an interpretation issue. I would say moderate, positive. My cutoff for strong would be like 80%. This is 87, so I would say strong positive. If it's under 80, I would say, or about 60, 50 to 65, I would say moderate, I think.
Okay, and you said, I'm sorry, you said before that if like the R value is either like 0.65, it's It's
moderate, I would say, with 0.65. But if it's above 0.7, 0.75, I'm tempted to say strong. It's an interpretation. It's a very good question. Thank you for asking that.
Thank you.
Yeah, but with 0.87, it's so close to 90%, right? Find and interpret the correlation. So the correlation, it should say the correlation coefficient, not correlation. Round to 2 decimal places, 0.87. This is not the correlation, you understand. It should have been find and interpret the correlation coefficient. The correlation shows a strong positive association between the two variables with longer study times associated with higher GPA. It's strong positive, so the higher X, the higher Y. Find and interpret the prediction equation. Okay, that's the least squares regression line. And then it says predict. Okay, the regression equation is, I have it written down. So now let's see, round to 2 decimal places. So careful, because they want us to enter it as it is in StatCrunch. Careful. The y-intercept first and the slope second. And they said again 0.05 and 2.54. And now they want us to predict for 8 hours and 26 hours. So where is my... that was not it. Okay. So I think I probably have to do it again. So this was the problem, right? The 8, yeah. Okay, so what am I trying to find? I'm trying to find again regression, simple linear, but this time I want to predict, it was 8, right?
Yeah, it was 8 and then 26.
Very good. So I don't know if do you think it will allow me to do both?
Hopefully.
No. That the error was on something else. I didn't choose the variables. I think it will. Aww. Wonderful. So I don't have to do that twice. So for x equals 8, y hat is 2.9454. And for x equals 26, y hat is 3.8597. Okay, where am I now? Just this and I'll let you go. My apologies. Okay, so for 8, round to 2 decimal places. So I got 2.95. And the last one, for 26, I got 3.86. Again, they still want 2 decimal places, 3.86. Good. Okay, so I would like us to finish for that 1 and for that 2. If there is any question on anything, if you encounter